Welcome back for game number 3 today, Australia versus the UK. Sitting with me in studio is Damien Harris from Zambia. Welcome, Damien.
Thank you, Rich.
Damien, it's a big family affair for you in this game. You've got your brother playing in the South African team, you playing in your third World Cup, he's playing in his first World Cup. But not only that, your father is the South African ladies coach, and also your parents both played for Zimbabwe.
That's correct. My granddad as well. He actually captained Rhodesia, I think up until the 80s. So the sport's been in our family for a very long time. We grew up playing Polocrosse on the farm in Zimbabwe. And then when the troubles happened in Zimbabwe, we moved here and I ended up in Zambia. My family stayed here, hence why we're in different teams at the moment.
And Damien, tell us a little bit about Polocrosse in Zambia. Is there a lot of players, a lot of clubs? How do you guys operate there?
So it's a very small sport in Zambia. We've only got about 40 registered members. So we're a very small playing nation. However, we've got a very good level at the top. So we've got some really good A-division players, most of obviously of who are in the World Cup team. But we've really worked hard at developing the sport in Zambia. When I moved there 12 years ago, and some of my other teammates, they also moved there about 10 years ago, the sport was very small and fairly undeveloped. So over the last 10 years, we've really put some work into developing the sport, and we got ourselves into a good position where in 2015 we made the World Cup final. 2019 we lost in the semi-final. But for a small playing nation, we stand with the big boys.
Yeah, I must say, Damien, for a small nation, you say you only got 40 registered players. You guys really do punch way above your weight. And it's been very nice to see the effort that you guys are putting into the Polocrosse to try and to get it, not only get it there too, but to maintain it that level as well. I see you guys have gone one step further and employed the ex-South African coach in Bruce McClarty.
Yes, yeah, Bruce has been a fantastic addition to our team. He's very, very technical, very knowledgeable, and obviously he's almost home ground advantage in terms of knowing the horses where they play, and obviously knows the South African team quite well. So definitely a big advantage for us to have Bruce coach us.
When you guys were getting together and doing your pre-tournament preparation, all that sort of thing, did Bruce have a lot of input to give you on the local horses?
Yeah, I think to a degree he knew quite a few horses, but there seems to be a new stock that's come through of horses. So as much as we thought we'd know all of them, there was a couple that we didn't know, and I think same from Bruce's side. So I'd say about half the horses we knew fairly well, but the other half we had to figure out like on a normal tour.
The word in the pony lines is that you guys have pulled yourself a really good pool of horses. What do you think of the horses you've got?
Yeah, fantastic. I'm playing a very good horse out the back, one that belongs to Jannie Steenkamp. And yeah, I'm very happy. But the rest of the team, we've got some really, really good horses. So looking forward to what we can do with that good pool.
One thing, big advantage I think you guys have got is your ladies section is particularly strong in terms of like in the ladies division. You want to put it? I know it's one team, but
yeah.
The ladies play each other, and your ladies are well experienced and phenomenally good.
That's correct. We had a very nice addition of Celicia Jacobs come into the team. She moved to Zambia a couple of years ago, and she actually won 2 World Cups with South Africa. So we've always had 3 very strong Zambian ladies, and with Celicia coming in with those 3, we've got a very, very strong, dynamic ladies team there. And in the men's section, we've got some 2 youngsters who've come through. Obviously, Mike and I have played the last 3 World Cups in the men's section, but we've got a very good group of young men coming through. 2 of them who are playing with us today, this World Cup. So looking forward to seeing what they can bring to the table as well.
And Damien, in terms of a sport in Zambia, are there any other than probably soccer? I mean, is what else does Zambia compete of in the international stage?
Football is obviously their main sport. It's the big one there. They're pretty good at swimming as well. Zambia's got quite a good swimming sort of team, and a couple of the guys have gone to the Olympics and done quite well in it. But I'd say those are sort of the 2 main sports. I know there's some rally driving is quite big there, and we had a big champion, African champion. He competes at that level, as well as a big bodybuilder. I think at one stage he was number 2 in Africa. So those are sort of the sports that stand out, and also athletics. We've got some really good athletes, I think, going to the Olympics now. So yeah, we're excited to see what they can do.
It was nice to see a couple of years ago, to appreciate the recognition that Polocrosse gets in Zambia, is that you got Zambian Sportsman of the Year.
Yes, I'll be honest, it took me by surprise when I was nominated. I didn't even expect a nomination. And then I went to the awards and I won it. And I think that's just a great example of how the Zambian Sports Council took all the smaller sports into consideration and had a look at what we had achieved in the past. So credit to them for recognizing us and awarding me that prize.
And tell me, we just witnessed a very close game finish, New Zealand against Zimbabwe. Obviously, we like to cheer on our neighbours, and it was unfortunate to see Zimbabwe go down in a sudden death finish there. But it was a good game.
Yeah, it was a great game. Obviously we were rooting for Zim. Naturally, we're originally from there. A lot of friends are playing in that team. But I got to give credit to New Zealand. They did have the left turn and that sudden death line out, which is always an advantage. But that young girl, I think Kayla, picked up the ball. She had all the time in the world when in a sudden death there's a lot of pressure on that pickup. She handled it well, offloaded it to a number 1, and the number 1 also, Murantai, she kept her cool and got it through the post.
Good. I see, we've got a big game coming up now. We've got Australia up against the UK. Obviously, Australia, the defending world champions and probably ranked number 1, in all fairness, coming into this tournament, as they would be, up against UK, relatively young side, relatively inexperienced side. How do you think this one's going to turn out?
I'll probably think Australia are going to come through strong. Unfortunately, one of the UK men's horses, I think, went out yesterday, so that was a big loss to them. But the UK have come here to play. They gave us a good run yesterday. The score didn't reflect how tough it was out there. So I think it's going to be a good game, but I do think Australia might pull through.
I'm pretty sure that it's always an upset, but theoretically Australia should go through. But as you said, the UK brought it to you yesterday in the first couple of chukkers, and then you sort of managed to pull away in the last couple of chukkers. So are we expecting the same sort of thing today, do you think?
Yeah, those first 2 chukkers, you don't really know what's going to happen. Different lineouts with the umpires, how they're throwing the ball. Also, sometimes they can just, the way the ball falls out of a lineout. So, if Australia's the favourites, it doesn't necessarily mean those first 2 chukkers will go their way. Generally, the main teams will come through.
And then, if all goes according to plan, Australia wins today, you guys have got a big game against them tomorrow.
Yes, we would like to finish top of our pool. Theoretically, it should give us the easier semi-final on paper. So we're going to do what we can to try and win that game.
On screen now, we can see the horses coming on, the parade taking place. Horses are lining up. I think we're in for a big game here, and I'm looking forward to the UK bringing it to Australia and rattling their cage a little bit in the first couple of chukkers.
Yeah, the UK are very physical. They like to get in your face. That's their style of play. And to be fair, the Australians are also quite physical, so I'm very excited to see this battle.
It is going to be interesting as we watch them. They shake hands, they walk in there. Match up here, I think for me, though, the Australian ladies are particularly strong.
Yeah, they are. Yesterday they were a bit shaky in the start. The American ladies definitely gave them a bit of a fright, I think. But once the Australian ladies find their groove, I'm pretty sure they'll get going.
That's going to make an interesting game tomorrow, particularly, I think, where we might have 2 very evenly matched sections. This last one here, we watched the Zimbabwean ladies, the New Zealand ladies seem to have the edge over the Zimbabwean ladies, and it was the other way around in the men's sections. But what's interesting tomorrow, I think you've both got ladies that can match each other player for player.
Definitely, I think it's going to be a really tightly contested game tomorrow, particularly in the ladies. And I think in the men's section, if we can get it right, I think we could, bring hell down upon them. So that's the plan.
Right, we're over to the national anthems on field. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me, we are ready to go. We see Australia take on the UK here for game number 3.
The man behind the scenes, he's a real professional, yeah.
Hold on, I need a ball. We haven't got the balls, Murray.
Right, we're going to go. That's how we're going to put the ball in the corner. 1, 2, 3, now all together. There's the ball.
All right, so here we have Australia taking on the UK. We've got our umpires mic'd up. I'm going to be joined here with Damien Harris for a bit of the action, but we go straight into it here, and that's Lucy Grills, number 3 in back row out here for Australia. Grills downfield she goes. She's going to link up with her number 1 in goal shooter. They had a good campaign yesterday. And Grills now as they come towards the 30-yard line. The flick pass across. Nice take in there, Lindsay Doolan. Doolan will be marked up down there by Rachel Dewig. And Doolan, well, she had a good campaign yesterday. Saw a few overhanders. She's put a lot of time practice at home. And she can come and do it with some of the best of them here. So hard work pays off for Lindsay Doolan as she tries to score goal number 1. And there it is. Ah, don't put the mocker on me, Linz. Goal. Through it goes. Goal number 1. Damien, you see these Australian players take the overhand goal home and practice it. How do you think it compares to the African overhand goal?
Oh, to be honest, Harry, I don't think they've got it right, 100% right yet, but they have surprised us a little bit with using it more than we thought they would.
Stand.
Yeah, a bit more practice, of course. It's been done here for a long time, but you know, if you want to be the best, sometimes you've got to join the best of what they do. And we see Australia back on the attack now, and that's in the racket of Sam Allen, number 2 out here for Australia. Comes a quarter-way pass across. Oh, Lindsay has a go. Gets it on the second attempt. A left-hand wheel out of the Bay Pony. Marked up by Dewey. Another right-hand wheel. Doolan right in front of the goal post. This time she has it without any trouble. Goal number 2.
Stand out there. Stand.
Okay, so they go back the far side of the field. That'll be 2-0 the score now, Australia. Nice another carry out of the middle here by Sam Allen. She ducks under a bit of stick work here from the UK defenders. They're on the drive forward. They start with a bang, the Australian ladies. 3 carries in 2 minutes now. Get we down now for goal number 3. Australia, UK.
Come in front like that.
The whistle comes through pretty
Right
loud
in front.
when you get it in the microphone in your headphones.
Here's your mark. Wait for me. 10 meters. Play.
Okay, so Lindsay Doolan now. She just, look at these horses, mate. We've got a lot of good one horses in Australia, Dums, but I haven't been over here for a while. These one horses are stacking up just as nicely over here. What do you think of the one horses in your pool?
Hanging off is Lindsay Doolan now, big right hand turn now, which way she going, I'll let you know, the overarm shot this time.
Sorry, fix it, Bet. Holding time. Your straps loose on that side. Go and get it fixed. Go off and get it fixed. Please. Thank you.
So it looks like it's 3-0 the score.
Wait.
Not sure
Wait,
what happened there,
stand.
but a bit of time off for the umpires. I think it was a bit of broken tack there, so we're just fixing up the stirrup. You need the stirrups to stay on, Dumps.
I know a lot about that, but
Come back here, one.
And it's still the rules over in Africa. If you fall off for the weekend, you buy your team a case of beer.
yep, I owe a couple.
Already? Not from this weekend, no?
Yeah.
No, from the last couple of weekends, I had a bit of a nasty fall.
Don't push it.
Injured my ankle a bit.
Okay. Well, hopefully you can enjoy those sweet beers come Sunday. But we're back underway out here, and it's 3-0 the score. Chucker number 1. Another carry out here, Lucy Grills. Grills now downfield. She just checks the pony up. Got to get a pass into number 1 in Lindsay Doolan. Grills says, we'll just sit up here. Now they jump away to the right. The pass across. Nice. Taking the racket here from Doolan right in front. A At times she gets the underhand goal. Goal number 4.
Yeah, Harry, Australia have done very well in controlling the line-outs. They've got every single ball so far. UK need to get a ball here in the line-out. They need to control it, get in the game.
And so we've seen 2 coming out of the middle, and Lucy got that one off the deck,
Stand.
sort of in the ruck.
Stand.
And the way we've been lining up here, Dums, we sort of see a lot of ball going down in the 1s and the 2s.
Yeah, not a lot have come out the back this weekend so far. I think it's the way the umpires have decided to line us up, but we'll see how it progresses.
Absolutely. So they're straight back into the action. Here's our first UK carry. It looks like it's going to be Dewey. Number 3 in back row are the UK ladies. They need to get it down the other end, convert these points. Possession to points is the key to success out here at the Ignition Group 2024 Polocrosse World Cup. Now Dewey. Here comes the Australian defence. We get to see their first turn of the defensive shirt. Doolan now gives her a trim up the racket now. And where's the number 1, they say? That might be the wrong way, I think. Layla 6 might have her bearings right. Got to dial up the compass. And that's first chuck of Polocrosse too. Bit of nerves taking on the world champions or the defending world champions. And we just have time to see what the umpires say here.
There's a cross, but who won it?
Bit of confusion there for the UK. The racket went down and tried to get one back.
Bit of confusion, Dums. Very easy to happen first chuck at a big game.
Australia ball coming across.
Australia ball, yeah.
I didn't see it. Did you see the cross?
Yeah, I don't know if that was the right call in my opinion, but you know, it's all about the safety of the horses at the end of the day, so they're making sure that there's no big crash.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to actually have an insight with the umpires too, to sort of sitting at home. Hope everyone's enjoying the coverage at home.
Mark.
It's certainly fantastic here in Shongweni, I can tell you that much for free. We'll give you a bit about the weather and the atmosphere in between chuckers, but at the moment it's Lindsay Doolan through the middle there. Well, straight through the middle she goes like a tuk-tuk in Bali traffic now. She got a wheel around deep out there in the corner. Lindsay Doolan. Marked up by Dewey. Lindsay Doolan going to have to work around now.
Back on track is Lindsay Doolan.
The Russian roulette at the drawing board. Oh, look at the left-hand wheel. Thought about the overhand. Decides against it.
She comes back towards now. Still there with Doolan holding on.
She's been over a few times for the high goal dump. She seems to get a pretty good tune out of these South African horses.
Yeah, Lindsay's put a lot of work in from what I heard back home, and she's managed to ride these African horses very well.
Yeah, she's certainly doing a job out here. But an easy job when you got the ball coming down to you in a good 2 and a good 3 in Sam Allen and Lucy Grills. And that might be the end of chucker number 1. 5-0. 5-0. Big strong chucker there, Dums. Probably not the start the UK ladies wanted.
Yeah, great start from Australia. They controlled the lineouts. They didn't let the UK get into the game there at all. And when UK did get the ball, they put the pressure on.
So a few highlights here from chucker 1, and I tell you what, we're going to see a fair bit of Lindsay Doolan throwing goals in these highlights, as she puts on, I think, 5 goals there. It's all about getting the ball. A couple of nice overhanders. Just dive in. So we see the men take to the field. Great to have the action replays. We don't get these every weekend, Dums. I'm sure the coaches and the players are going to probably watch a few of these replays come finals time too.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be putting in some work in the evening, studying the games, looking where we can improve and looking for weaknesses in the other teams.
So when you're watching this game, any future notes you want to give yourself, mate?
I'll keep them to myself for now.
Yeah, we don't want to publicise them. You'll be looking at these threes, no doubt, I bet you. Playing a 3 yourself. As the ball goes in, it's going to be out the back. Oh, we got to see the best of the threes. Both turn out nicely there. That's going to be Smith. So UK with a carry now. Through the middle they go. Got to get down here to his number 1 and goal scorer. But this is Smith at the moment. Dyson would be your assumed number 1 thrower. Smith gets away from the defence. Now this is Dyson who's got to get around this defence of Matt Davison. Dyson over the top. You marked him up yesterday. Dums, how did he go?
Yeah, he's a tricky little player because he's left-handed. So when you look to shut the door, you got to try and remember he's left-handed because he often goes on the left of you, which a right-hander normally won't.
Yeah, right. And he just trying to suck you in to look over that other shoulder as he goes away.
Come back.
Someone who's good at doing that. Also, you see Jimmy
Guys,
Grills
guys,
always
we've
looking
spoken
at
about
the
pushing in the
eyes
front,
of the
please.
opposition number 3,
Yeah,
waiting
here's
for
your
him to
mark, yeah.
turn the head.
Right here. At my nose. When you're ready. Go.
So we see the ball go in. Oh, it was going to be out the back for the threes on a platter, but it got the helmet. Might have been a whistle on. The boys a bit fired up. They took a few blows to the whistle to get them to tune in here. 5-1 the score. Did you see the call there, Dums?
Yeah.
The back of the line out.
It looked like the UK number 3, Josh Smith, was pushing too early before the ball came in there.
All right. Great to have a second set of eyes here.
Hold time.
We've got a bit of time off.
Jimmy Coronet. Back foot, back right, back left, back left.
So 5-1, bit of stop and start for both these opening chuckers. Not sort of the fast, free-flowing Polocrosse that either team would probably would have wanted to start with. As we go and fetch the bell, but so a beautiful day here on Sunday at Shongweni. Probably, what, 22 degrees, Dums? This is pretty standard for this this climate, this area. I know your family used to live here.
Yeah, we used to live just down the road here, so this is pretty standard. I went to school on, not far from here, a school called Kersney College, so very familiar with this weather.
Mm-hmm.
Play.
And then the change in weather in summertime, Dums, well, a bit more humid, dry, wet.
Yeah, it gets a lot hotter in summer.
Okay, I've only ever been in the winter, but beautiful day here, Shongweni, and this man now with his first touch, hoping for his first goal. There he is. He's just looking to wait for the opposing number 3 to get out of position. Accelerates in the high angle shot.
Wait there, gents, wait there, gents. Wait there.
Okay, so back to far side of the 3. We see the 3s line up. A good view of the ball down the tunnel. It's going to be knocked out. Davison, he's got an eye for it. He gets his first carry. Nice nerve settler for Davison. He flicks the long pass back to Grills. Grills now takes it in. He looks up where we got to go here. Looks to go left, looks to go right. Waits for Davison to take his player away. Now Grills drives forward. The field opens up for him. Like a hot knife through butter he goes for goal number 7.
7-1 in the scoreline, check number 2.
So, Dums, as we see these 3s line up, we get a good view. You're sort of looking down into it. You probably can't see it from the sideline, but you as a playing a 3, where are you looking? You've got to play Davo tomorrow. Where are you looking to sort of see what's happening?
Yeah, just trying to read the ball from the umpire's hand if I can, create a line of view for myself.
All right, and Davison's got one out the back there, fires it down, regathers. Jimmy Grills out in front on his own, goal number 8. 8-1, Flying Star. Do you find a stop-starty chucker like this is sometimes hard to get into a groove, Dums?
Yeah, it is, especially when you've got the momentum on your side. You want to keep it going if possible. But I think this might play into the UK's hands here. Just break the momentum if they can.
You good? Yeah, you're good. There's no problems. The horse eats.
So just fixing a bit of protective safety equipment. And we go now on the corkscrews there at the back of the lineup, the number 3s, and it's going to be out the back this time. We get to see a foot race. It looks like it's done the better there. Smith, oh, he should have picked it up. His horse did the work to get him to the ball. Now it's going to be picked up. That might be 6, is it? The pass across now, back to his number 1. Dyson over the top. Goal UK, 2 plays 8.
Wait, boys, wait, Jimmy, stand. Okay, when you're ready.
So they come back now, ball goes in, the 3s pull it down in the back of the lineup. Who's got an eye for it? Corey Byers picks it up, lets the Panther go, the backdoor pass now. Who's out there waiting for it? You guessed it, Jimmy Grills fires it down, opens it up, goal number 9. 9-2, flying start here, Australia. And throwing the ball around a bit, the Aussies, Dums, they used to sort of play a different style of Polocrosse. The 3s were a hand delivery service, but What do you take? What do you think of the change to this Australian style that we see here?
Yeah, they've certainly done their homework, I must say, and they're doing it quite well. They used to really struggle flicking the ball around, but on these horses you need to do it, and they've really figured a plan out, and they're executing it well.
Yeah, and you see especially Jim Grills and Matt Davison now having played a lot of Polocrosse together, sort of reading each other well.
Yeah, these combinations are important to build.
Okay, so we go back underway. Tail stages of Chukka number 2. It is 9 plays 2 the score. Offside pick up the UK. Leave another one on the deck. You've got to pick these ones up. This is the World Cup now, and Jimmy Grills through the middle fires it down the offside. Stay on, Jimmy. He nearly ate him a box of beer, but he's good enough to turn around, sees the goalpost. We did get a bit of rain, Dums, last night. Did you hear how much?
No, I didn't, but it was quite slippery out there this morning. We had to, make sure our horses were sure-footed before we try to do any quick turn.
So you were, you definitely, you were the first game, so pitch Katie.
Yeah, it was.
Stand.
Do you think it'll dry out and get him back to a pretty hard and fast deck, being the local man?
Yeah, by the end of the game, the field was good. It was just the first 2 chuckers, I'd say.
Okay. And here we see Jimmy Grills, that combination we were talking about with the overhand goal. Let the ball do the travelling. Tail stages of Chukka number 2 here. And a pretty fiery start, the Aussies. Now they get into a bit of a groove.
Who belongs to this? Josh.
We see our commentators up there. We've got our Australian commentator, Dums, Matty Johnson, over there helping us here. And he's up there with Cody Campbell. You reckon those two have got a bit of banter?
I think Matty does, but Cody's questionable.
I reckon it'd be interesting to see. He's probably making jokes about us, and we're making jokes about him. Wonder whose jokes are getting heard more. We've got the spectators or the online crowd.
Come to me.
Must be awfully close to the end of the Chukka. Oh, Davo, he stood there and turned in.
Yeah, he read that one well.
Just stood there. I think it might even come off his shoulder. We've got a break in play. That looks like we've got to let Dums go. He's got to go and catch up with his team. But Damien, thanks very much for joining us, mate. It's been great to catch up with you. And big game tomorrow. I'm sure there's a lot of Aussie spectators at home watching this game, mate. They'll be watching you tomorrow. But good luck and thanks for being here.
Pleasure, Harry. Thanks very much.
No, because the game it's a stop.
But when you blew whistle and we had the ball,
Yeah, but I don't think it was a time to score anyway. No, watch it. No, watch it. I think it's going both ways. They're both holding on. Okay, I just want to check. Yeah, because
he was in position.
yeah.
I didn't see him.
So we
So
just
was it enough
fix
time?
this
Yeah,
pony
so I
up. We'll
watched
see.
the horse go down.
These
and I
fields
watched the
are a
play.
bit dicey, but as Dum said, that they're getting drier and harder and faster
Was
as
there
the day
time to
goes
score,
on.
or did he score?
This is Jimmy Grills taking a little trip, and look at these horses out here finding their footwork. They're athletes with athletes aboard them.
Question for you now. So I blew the whistle.
I think we must have just been the end of the Chukka there. So everyone watching at home, I've got a few contacts there. Give us a shout out.
The next chucker.
Let us know where you're watching from.
He shot
In
the
the
goal,
UK as
blew the
well.
whistle.
Send me a message on Messenger. I'll give you a shout out for the
And then time went.
2024
So
World
should
Cup.
start the next chucker with the
8
ball.
hours ahead in Australia. Be sort of 20 past 9.
So the girls will start with the ball.
UK
that
would be
side.
pretty similar to our time here in South Africa.
The ball would have been, so it's on that side now.
Yeah, no friends. So it must have been
Yeah, I'm
close
trying-
to the end of the
yeah,
Chukka there.
You will see when I call for time, I do this. I put it sideways like, yeah, okay.
Got to stay hydrated, the umpires. Doing a great job so far this week. We've been
Much better, though.
virtually
The back-
incident-free.
You've got to watch the
Definitely
back.
in terms of
Back is
player
trouble-
injury,
trouble
horse
there now.
injury. A couple of little slips as we saw,
And
but
also they're both holding down.
Fields, the umpires, the officials, everyone doing a damn good job.
And they're both trying to hold each other down.
Here we go. We've got a couple of people. Alex Rover watching from Inverell in Australia. Thumbs up. Great telecast, Alex. Hope you're cheering on. Sunday night, maybe even a
Oh,
cold
where's my
beer.
ball?
And we've got the Viper Pit watching from New Zealand and Australia. So shout out to the Viper Pit, a few players there.
Julian might be starting with the ball. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure Murray's not wrong.
And looks like, yeah, we've called a chucker.
Did
So,
you explain it? Yeah, okay.
The umpires just say we're going to trot down here,
Just
and
your
there
ball
must have
start,
been a
eh?
penalty at the end of the last chucker. Sorry, I
Sorry.
missed that one for you.
Yeah, 3 yard.
And now Lindsay Doolan's going to start with the ball in her hand. 11 plays 2 to score. Pretty convincing win here. We've got the Matthews watching at Bodella. Kings watching in Deniliquin. Jamie Knight from Durham-Bandy. Come on, the UK supporters. I know there's some of you out there that have to have my contacts. We'll give you a shout. It's great to have everyone watching all around the world, in fact. But Lindsay Doolan now. Marked up here over the top of Dewey.
White there, white girls, white,
So
white.
they come back to the centre.
Stand.
Come up on the near side. It's going to be James Gibb.
Lizzie and Luke watching from Western Australia. Hello to you guys. Hope you're enjoying the telecast. Now, where's the ball? It's gone skyward. Who's going to be first back for it? It's 12 plays to the score. Australia in front. Now they fire downfield. It's in the racket. No, this time it might be Layla Six, is it? Or it's Tegan Barstow up towards the quarter way. Fires it underhand to goal. Makes it goal number 3. So they just need the ball. They know how to get it done once they get it. Not winning enough ball in the lineup here. Chucker number 3, 12 plays 3. Ball's out the back. We get to see Hafey do battle out there in the number 3 shirt. Leaves it on the ground. Allen riding through. They all leave it behind. Who's going to be there to pick it up now? Where is it? It's in the racket. Layla Six through the middle now. She's got met by Hard Horse Flesh there in Sam Allen. Layla Six on the grey pony. Comes up towards the quarter way. Oh, gets a hit on the racket. Lovely reflexes. Regathers. Thought about taking on the line. Says no. We'll go for another ride around. Got to find a new path through. Right hand wheel. The South African horses here as they fire down the bounce this time. Nice take. Looks to get around the front. Layla Six beyond the pointer. No return. Splits the post. Great goal, Layla. Great goal.
Hold time.
And we just have a bit of time off there.
Hold time.
So if you want to have a horse
Blood.
that turns like that, Matt, you buy a ticket on the...
Number 2 horse got blood on the side.
So we do have a couple of big giveaways here, a couple of big raffles.
Down the side there.
Can't tell you the details if you can buy tickets online, but giving away some horses, some holidays, Mozambique holiday. Here we go. Now we've got some in the UK. We've got Charlotte Piker watching from the UK. So well done. Got to keep up the competition online as well as on the field out here. But certainly an amazing atmosphere around the ground here. Make sure you book your tickets to the next World Cup. Don't miss it. Work will wait for you. Lots of hospitality, craft beers, and of course the entertainment, which one of our commentary team, Gwen, has been involved in. And he's got live bands every night of the week just about, so certainly good for the spectators if you're here if you're interested in a party. And Liz Johnson at home watching with Sammy and the kids, and of course that's Bully's family, the coach of the UK side. So everyone, big family sport we have here in Polocrosse. We're all one big family. Matt Johnson was in here, he'd make a joke about me being all mushy. But anyway, ball goes in. It's 12 plays 4. It's on the, goes out the back. It's going to be Hafey. This time she picks it up. The pony does the hard work to get it to the ball. And it is now 12 plays 4. Chucker number 3, Australia in front of the UK. Where is it now? Yes, it's in the racket of Hafey through the middle now. Comes a bit of defensive work. Good enough to dislodge it. Nice work, Layla Six. She's good enough to get back to the ball. The pony says the fuel light's on, but we're out of gas. Now, Hafey, she steals it back. It's 12 plays 4, looking for goal number 13 now. The pass across, taken in, left-hand wheel. Look at this pony, Doolan, overhand. Wow, she made that look easy. I reckon I nearly could have done that. I wouldn't bet on it, but I have a crack. (13-4), pretty convincing lead here to Australia.
The mark was marked here, you crept. Here, back,
The
girls.
umpires have certainly been
Don't creep.
hard on the lineouts, and as Damien said here before, certainly not seeing much ball come out the back as Lindsay Doolan plucks one up the front. She's got her eye tuned in. She's been putting in the hard work at home, and it shows here when she comes and performs like this to make a goal number 14. 14-4. 14-4, chucker number 3, Australia in front of the UK. And one more game to come this afternoon. We'll see South Africa take on Ireland. I think it's a must-win for Ireland
Wait
as
there,
they
wait,
went down yesterday.
Country. You're not. Go back. I can't throw now. Can't throw. Go right. Go back. Go back.
The one's got something to say to the umpires. Ball goes in, it's plucked out the middle here. Flick back though, that's Duig now. Long pass down, is she in position? Ah, she had it, she was underneath it, but oh, what an offside pick up there. Ball goes up in the air, going to be picked up, no, it's going to be Hafey and Layla 6 to do battle down there. Awfully close to the back line, trickles out over the back line.
Two ball. UK ball. Here's your mark. 10 meters, please. 10 meters. 10 meters. 10 meters.
I think he
You're
wants
not
her to
10
get away
metres.
10 metres by the sound of
Okay.
things. I'll just look
Here's your
down
mark.
for a minute. Now happy. Puts it out. Layla 6. The goalpost should be open. The gate's open. Latch it up. Goal number 5. 5 plays 14. Come on, UK. Hope you're cheering along at home.
Stand, 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 stand.
So we've got Lance, Lyric, Huey and Ryan watching from down in Victoria. So Lance obviously
Facing the wrong way in the line out.
big campaign over here in his Polocrosse time.
Australia ball.
And they're going to award this one to Australia right on the tee. As I said, they've made a big effort on the lineups to make it as fair as they can. And now that is in the racket of Doolan. Lindsay Doolan drives around the front, looks to fire the bounce down. She's heading to the corner. Well, Lindsay wouldn't have went there. And whistle on.
Carry.
Probably could have gone back and had another chop at the cake
Her
there.
ball. Her ball.
But it's come out in her favour.
You carried it. Hey,
Oh, no, has it?
what did you blow? Hold time.
Wow. Bit like the Australian Open here, watching these
Okay,
umpires.
okay.
One to the other. Left to right, right to left. Very sort of stop and go scrappy Polocrosse, and as we said with Dums at the start, it's quite
Hey.
can sort of get in the groove of playing a bit scrappy yourself, and it doesn't quite iron out. Huey Armstrong's watching down in Victoria. And Lance Owen, so watching down in the Victorian lounge room. I hope the big southern front that got hold of Australia's southern states has passed and the weather's brightened up a bit. Pretty good here, 23 degrees at the end of chunker number 3. 15 plays 5, Australia in front.
You happy? I'm happy to call.
So here's the highlights from chucker number 3. Overhand goal from Lindsay Doolan. And here's Layla 6 under a bit of pressure. Good goal by Layla there. The pressure was on. Just needed a bit more ball, the ladies out there. They threw a bit away. We've got the Gilks watching from Northern Ireland, so great to have some UK supporters online as well. Be just about Sunday roast time there in the UK. Overhand goal from Doolan, so a few goals in chucker number 3. Oh, she plucked that one up the front. Hard work pays dividends in this sport. he must just be about ready to get underway here in chucker number 4. So who we got? Jimmy Grills, Tom O'Neill, Matt Davison.
Come to me.
Ball goes in. Grills has got it downfield and he fires a quick one home. Sorry, just checking the names out there for the UK. Stuart Dyson, Joel Six and Josh Smith. Caught up with Jimmy just before the game and had an opportunity to ask him a few questions about how everything works over here with the horses and the grooms and the horse coordinators. So all the family and friends of all these teams sort of getting involved and helping out. I think it's roughly that they've got 4 grooms for 16 horses. So lots of helping horse walkers and
come back,
holders, which is a long and big commitment to make as a spectator. So a shout out to everyone who is over here. Working holiday for some. So again, we go back to the line out here and see that the umpires are dominating the lineups at the moment, trying to make it as fair as they can. And we see the UK in the possession now, and that's Dyson. Dyson downfield, and he's got to get a pass in there. Sorry, a bounce, I should say. And waiting for him is Davison with the racket cocked and ready to fire. Now he just fires it down, regathers. Dyson got to thread the needle. Oh, he was tippy-toeing very close. Yeah, I think the farrier might have got him out of trouble, but he had the foot on the line that time.
Nose to tail.
Maybe just a bit complacent there.
Nose to tail. Wait. Nose to tail.
Who is your told, Matt?
Play.
Here's the mark. Here's the pass. And here comes the Iceman. Leans down there. Well, he get a speeding ticket on every road there. Grills across in front. Go. He's got a fast one. Pretty short too, actually, as the horse pulls are being drawn. I think this horse is called Cigarette. And it was it's one of Steph Harris's horses. And I'm sure, I think it's one of his better ones, actually. So Steph probably wouldn't have minded to have that horse in his pool. Don't quote me on that. I think that's only, I think it's fact, but it could be fiction. And we have Matt Johnson over here as well, joining the commentary team. He's out there calling all the action on the main field. And we just looked down at a bit of horse equipment.
What's going on there? All the horse drivers here, so the South African team, they came up with all these horses. So Jimmy Grills is on the front, riding Cigarette. Tommy O'Neill's in the middle on Mumsy. And out the back, we've got Matt Davison.
All looks well. And we've got our official scorers, and there's our man there, Sammy, with the blue lanyard on. He's sending all the information across to me here in the booth. So thanks for your hard work, Sammy.
Stand.
And we're ready to get back underway. 17-5. Chucker number 4, ball goes in. It's going to be out the back there. Looks like Davison wins the race. Oh, he looked down the barrel of the Panther, but he hung on to it now. Davison. Well, he's got a pretty clear path through town there. Nice work by his number 2 in Tom O'Neill. Now the pass over the crop across the top to Jimmy Grills. Running out of words here. Grills, he just sits up and you watch him. He waits for this number 3 to look one way, then the other. Puts a hammer down. Ah, Jimmy. If you're going to do it, you got to do it right. And it's been stolen. So, chalk that one on the whiteboard. It's been taken off him now as our number 3 makes his way downfield in Smith. He took a bit of a tumble yesterday, so great to see him back out here and directing traffic. Through the middle he goes now. Smith. Left-hand wheel, the Ignition Group, Polocrosse World Cup Ignition Group, the headline sponsor here. Tom O'Neill comes in. Well, he's seeing the green army at the moment around him, but the whistle's on. If you're going to do it, don't do it in front of the umpire, as the rule book states. So we get to see Dyson to restart play. Here's the mark, puts it out on the offside, sits up for him now. He's got the eye of Matt Davison on him. The racket's cocked and ready to fire. Very experienced number 3. Dyson now. Whoa. Just gives him a taste of what's there if he wants to take it on. How big a risk taker are you there? Oh, he throws the dummy. Davison. Oh, holds off him, but over the top it goes. Make it goal number 6. 6 pace 17. 17-6. The Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup.
Stand, boys, stand.
There's the mark, stand behind it. Ball goes in, it's plucked out of the number 2 shirt there. He got up in the irons and caught that one. Quick pass across to Jimmy Grills. Grills now jumps away the left. The change of the pace is good enough to beat him. Yes, it is. Well, he jumped on the throttle. Dropped it back a gear and away he goes for goal number 18. 18-6. No good if you're throwing it after there. That's how you need the one before to go, Jimmy.
Wait, stand.
That's right, man. To tell you what, Tom O'Neill had
Ball goes in, sits down on the ground. Joel 6 picks it up. Yes, he does. Now he's got his number 1 out in front. 6 now. Got to get the stick work comes in from the Green Army and the Green and Gold Army. Ball goes to ground. It ends up in the goal scoring area. You see everything on this camera. You know what I'm saying? Overhand shot. Goal. They probably deserve that one, the UK. If you ever want a new experience, any up-and-coming commentators, you try sitting in the soundproof box by yourself and making jokes to yourself. I just got it in my ear that I'm getting a few laughs from the production crew, so must be doing all right. Ball goes in, it's out the back, it's going to be Davison. Davison flicks it back, offside call. O'Neill had a look at it, the sideline.
White ball.
That's where the cold beers are over there, Davo. I saw where you were heading.
Wait. Let me mark a spot for you. Here's a spot here.
And this man to restart play, Dyson.
Give me 10.
Chucker number 4, 18-7.
Play.
Well, a few sideline umpires there. I don't know whether you heard that through the feed, but we'll leave the professionals to sort out, and we'll go to some highlights from Chucker number 4. 18 plays 7. Australia in front.
You guys didn't get the advantage.
So this might have been the first goal. I missed that one, but did it easy, Grills, and now we see Dyson and Davison down there. Hooked in the racket there. Jimmy Grills, this was a good view. Look at the camera view. Look at the platform these horses give him. Like bouncing a ball on an iron board. Dyson. He's got that chestnut pony chipping and chopping pretty well in behind the 3s. Tom O'Neill with one out of the middle. So getting a bit of feedback from the online community about some of the umpires out here. We've got a few watching in Inverell, the Woodward family watching on at home. There's one of the umpires humming to the song. Wasn't me. I'm not that good a singer. So we're just about ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Chucker number 5 this will be. I think it's a sign. There's men carrying kegs of beer past the window of this commentary box. If I ever needed a sign, I think I saw it.
I'm trying to move it closer. Ladies, we're starting with a UK penalty for carryover from the last chucker, okay? All right, so it's a UK ball on the 30-yard.
Dan and Laura, Western Australia. Such a great facility to have this and bring this action to everyone watching. I'm sitting here watching a screen. It certainly comes across good on this screen. So I hope everyone's enjoying it at home. And Layla Six is going to end up with the precious little passer from the last chucker. So she's been gifted the ball straight up. And she'll be marked up here by Lucy Grills now. Angle shot. Goal. Nice goal, UK. Make it 8 plays 18. Perfect weather here for Polocrosse. As we look out over the field that field that will become the field next weekend, the finals field. 9 games of Polocrosse to come out on this one, and the deck looks perfect, untouched. And now we see the threes do battle. Lucy Grills out the back with the sharpshooter racket, comes down the quarterway. That's how it is. That's textbook Polocrosse right there. Dot point number 1 on page 1 of Polocrosse. Picked up out the back by Grills, down there. Pass across and goal, goal, goal. 19-8. Chugger number 5. Ball goes in. Grills has got one out the back for puts a pass across, but wasn't quite right. Ball goes to ground. Layla Six there to have a go at it. Can't pick it up. Who's going to win the foot race? They take it all the way over near the sideline, the ladies.
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah.
And the ball rolling, rolling,
Guys,
rolling like Olympic
back,
biscuit
please,
song.
wait for my call. Stay
Cody
back
Campbell's
and wait for my
favourite
call.
call.
Wait.
They're
come to
calling the
me.
game from the commentary stand.
Where is it? It's still the same, guys. Okay, come. Wait.
Ball goes in. They say we'll take all 6. Up the front for Doolan. She had a go at it. Couldn't drag it in. It's 19 plays 8.
Wait, girls.
Umpire says, come on now. We can do it better than
Do it
this.
again.
Ball goes in. Well, we nearly got a classic catch in the background.
Stand. Come in.
Do you? And it's in the racket now. That must be Tegan Barstow. Downfield she goes, and she's got to get a pass in, and I want in Layla Six. Bristow now with the ball in centre field. Offloads to a number 1 and goal shooter. The players, the ponies, feeling the fatigue of chucker number 5. They played a game yesterday as well. 6 chuckers here.
Good.
And 6, Layla Six, sorry, puts it out in front. That's desperation. Nice work, Layla. The pony says, come on, let's go. Goalposts are over here. High angle shot. Oh, Lucy nearly got a racket to it. She might have. Couldn't tell from this angle. But you don't want to leave anything to chance with Lucy Grills against you. And Grills now to restart from the 30-yard line. They've got the pace on now, the Australian ladies, and it's in the racket of Hafey. Beth Hafey through the middle now. And there it is now in the racket, the pass across to Doolan. Lindsay Doolan wheels a brown pony in front. High angle shot. Oh no, she's missed it. She watched Layla down the other end. Come on, girls.
Marcus inside of me. Nose to tail.
19-8 the score.
Play.
Chucker number 5. Ball goes out into centre field. That's Duig now working around in centre field. Here come the green and gold bees. The pass across, though. They buzz around and flick the pass away. Where is it? I can't quite see. Out in front. Yes, it is. It's Layla Six on attack. Down through the middle she goes now up towards. Oh, jumps away the left. She's got away from Grills. Angle shot with plenty of pace on. Nice goal, Layla. Make it goal number 9. 19-9, chucker number 5.
Wait out there, girls. Wait. Stand. Come on. Sit down. Shoulder. Blue ball. Push it across the middle.
Well,
Push it across the middle.
they give another one away at the front of the lineup before
Give me
putting the
10.
ball in.
Give me 10. 10. Move. Play.
You don't notice these umpires when they're not mic'd up. The Layla 6, she's in a bit of strife at the moment. She's seeing gold. It's not the gold medal that you want to see either. It's a defensive ball of the Australian 1 and 2, but it's stolen now like a thief in the night. Lindsay Doolan runs away. She's out in front like a startled gazelle here on the Shongweni Savannah, and she fires it down and bangs home goal number 20. 20 plays 9.
Wait, stand. These are the ones. Start me. Start me.
It now. Oh, she's got it. She's put a lot of work into catching the ball on the line up, Lucy, and you can see it paying dividends there. She saw it, stood there, caught it, pass across, but we might have heard the bell. I think that's Chukka. So that's probably the last we see of the ladies in Chukka number 5. 6 minute Chukkas out here. A scoreline of 20 plays 9.
Well done, Liz, well done.
So now we see some highlights from Chukka number 5. Over the top. And Lucy Grill's got a couple out of the middle, out of the back of the lineup. Some off the deck. Some straight into the racket. Gutsy Chukka by Layla 6 out there. Got a few carries, got a lot of chasing, a lot of pressure from the defence. Good defence it is too. And one Chukka to come, 6 minutes to come.
Yeah. I probably should have it up.
Simon Shearing,
Yeah.
lining the lungs.
The two game, didn't he? She played herself into the tight spot too, though. No.
So some great African culture here as well. We've had some
Well,
some
also,
local dances. We had some local choirs
She
for
wasn't
our opening
protected.
ceremony. There's a biltong stand here at the ground, so all your African culture is really embedded. There's a big gamers. I've caught up with a few people from the UK and Australia, heading to Nambiti Plains,
right across now
which
through
is a
the
big
border.
game reserve, about 2.5 hours west. We'll have a stab in the dark there, northwest. A big 5 game reserve, so huge experience for everyone who's made the trip over. You see Davison warming up there on the bay horse.
I think we got the lineouts. Happy, eh?
The umpires, they're pretty happy with the line out.
It's
So
good when you work together.
teamwork makes the plan work.
Good luck.
Best thing about being in here is you can make comment on some of the people here at the grounds without any feedback. A new opportunity of freedom for the commentators here at the World Cup. Cody Campbell lubricating his vocals up there with some sparkling ale. And it's plucked out the middle there. Must be Corey Byers, I think it is. Yep, and Jimmy Grills said, let's go. We're going this way. We're going fast. Out in front he goes. Fires it down. Jimmy Grills, goal. Goal number 21. 21-9.
Hey?
Jimmy Grills and Match Maley, they've got the move like Jagger. That's for
Wait, choose. Wait. Wait.
So, ball goes in, down for the threes. Oh, Davison, he just stood there and waited for it to come to him. And Jimmy Grills says, let it fly, let the ball do the travel and put the ponies on ice. And down he goes. Chukka number 6. Up by sort of 12 or 14 goals. That's what you'll be doing, putting the ponies on ice. Big game tomorrow with Zambia. Big game there. Probably the game of the round games because
Wait. Come to me.
It just puts either Australia or Zambia on top of one pool, which is a big advantage, as Damien said before. We see a bit of finesse coming out of the players here. Jimmy Grills goes to ground. Oh, it's a bit of a fortuitous bounce there. The right-hand wheel. Angle shot. Goal. He's done that plenty of times.
Well, he did his yoga this morning, didn't he? Laid right back in the saddle. Almost Stephen Harris style, that. Just a little bit better, though, I think.
Threes, stay facing forward, please. Both of you.
Yeah, I hope that looked as good at home on the live stream as it did from up here. I reckon it would. The live stream is absolutely brilliant. I can tell you the clearness of the
Go, guys.
Big Nate Johnson there. I don't know if you can hear him through there.
One's here. One's here.
Doing the commentary
Right, stand,
live on the
stand,
ground.
stand.
23-9. Ball goes in. It's going to be out the back. Who's going to be first to see it now? Oh, nice swanky pick up there by the number 3 and back rower for the UK side. But ball's going to be a foot race on the ground. Where is it? Picked up by 6. A pass across right in front there. Dyson, goal. Certainly can put it between the sticks when they get the ball, the UK side.
Stand, Jen, stand. 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 Stand.
So where is it?
Elbow right over.
Deja vu here.
Elbow right over. Hey?
Oh no, he got Jimmy for
Jamal, give me 10.
getting a
Give
bit
me
of
10,
elbow
give me
grease
10,
on
give
his
me 10.
opposing number 1 at the
Play.
front of the lineup.
Play.
He's only frowned upon if you're a number 1. And downfield we go now. 23-10 to score. And where is it? It's in the rack of the number 1, a goal shooter in Dyson, as he fires a bounce down. Oh, takes it in, gets around Davison up to the goal post. Flicks it between the uprights. 23-11. 23-11 the score, chucker number 6, couple of minutes to go.
Got the intersection, but Stuart Dyson, he was on the motorbike and he just went straight for a wall.
Guys, behind me. Yeah. Okay, ready, guys?
Lance Anderson call there, straight a line up in a packet of twisties.
Whistle!
Duck and roll, mate. All the way from Irongate. Get myself out of a job here with Matt Johnson. 23-11. 23 plays 11.
Matt.
So a good amount of people here watching on. I'm sure Davo's back on his feet.
Yeah.
Very comfortable
Yeah,
as
line
well.
up again, guys.
Certainly know how to do things in
Line up
comfort
again.
here in South Africa. Right
Yeah,
down to
that's
the
good.
air conditioner in this very booth. And you see him put a few hands together as Davo climbs aboard his mount. 23-11. I haven't seen that before. That's a new one. Passionate about the making them wait there, and it's going to be picked up here. No, flick pass back. Who's got the line of the ball? It's going to be picked up there. Big pick up here by the UK, number 3 it is, I think. Yes, it is. That'll be Sims Fowler. No, got it wrong. Working around here, Joel 6 in the middle. Dyson now. Through the middle he goes. Dyson, little one over the top, away from Davison. Angle shot. I might have hooked in the racket. He's down there. Bomber and Bennett right side by side down that end. So drop it off. Get it tuned up. Looks like he's going for his second racket too. So we'll see Davison restart play. 23-11, chucker number 6. You just can't stop him. He just fell off and now he wants to go for a jog, Davison. He's a workhorse. 23-11.
It's all right. Guys. We're on. He's up. Play.
Here's the mark. Where's the man? There he is. He had the. He was at the barrier gates, and he jumped clear. Jimmy Grills over the quarter way. He's going to go all the way for 24. So, of course, the lady player and a male player of the match is presented after the game. And some great players winning some great prizes so far here.
Wait. He's on ready, guys. Don't hold it either. Go right out.
Ball goes in, it's picked out of the middle there. Downfield we go in attacking shirt, the UK, the pass across. Oh, nice take there. This time he's got the racket right. Goal number 12. 12 plays 24. (24-12). We had a musician here last night at the World Cup who'd made a song about Polocrosse called Chaka Chaka Chaka, which can't be too far away. 24-12. Chaka number 6. Australia in front of the UK. Flying pass. Tried to get the pass away to Grills though. Goes to ground. Who's there to pick it up? Jimmy Grills picks it up though. He's good enough to scoop it up. Away the goalpost he goes. Maybe not. Pretty close to the bell, but that is the end of Chaka number 6, the end of the game. 24-12. Australia with a convincing win. So we'll catch up on some highlights here. And then, of course, we go across to our player of the match. So stay tuned, everyone at home. Thanks for giving us a message, and shout out to everyone watching at home. Great to interact with you all around the world. And here's Jimmy Grills now. He threw a few goals that game. He would have thrown at least half, maybe a few more. And the final score was 24-12, so he missed out on the last one. But a good start from the UK side. And they certainly competitors here. And Australia to have a big game tomorrow as well. And the next game, I think, is Ireland and South Africa. So a must win for Ireland. And look at this horse. Jimmy's found a few good ponies over here. I'm sure he's happy with. A big ask for players to come over and ride foreign horses, foreign country. Also playing in a team that's not your local weekend team. So coming together, so many different changing dynamics, and we see these players still come and perform like this. And shortly we'll go across to our player of the match.
As soon as you can, please.
And I think we've got our very own Australian, I shouldn't say our, but I'll go to Matt Johnson for player of the match.
Hey, no, you don't. Can we just have Lindsay and Matt, please? Here comes Matt. No need to run, mate. It's okay. You just played a big game. And Lindsay Doolan, your two players of the match here from Australia. They put on a really good show. A fantastic display from the whole team. As I said, we're here with Marita from Ideal Pet Food to present this one. Okay, we'll start off with our lady of the match, Lindsay Doolan. Congratulations, Lindsay. Absolutely loves it when a microphone's in front of her, Lindsay, so we'll ask her a few questions. Lindsay, 2 good wins for Australia, a convincing one there. Tell us, how's it all shaping up?
Yeah, everything's going well so far. The horses are great. A big thank you to everyone that put horses in, and thank you to Ideal for sponsoring this award.
Thanks, Lindsay. And how do you see it shaping up? How have you seen the weekend? Who do you think are going to be your biggest competition? Obviously, all the teams will be pretty strong. What's your next game, and how are you going to go about that one?
Yeah, we've got Zambia tomorrow. Obviously, that's going to be a tough one, and then hopefully we can get in a semi-final.
Thanks, Lindsay. Congratulations to your ladies' player of the match, Lindsay Doolan. And we'll bring over Matt Davison, your men's player of the match, looking really good as usual. Matt Davison. Okay, Davo, you took a bit of a tumble out there, mate. You bounced up pretty quick. Feeling okay?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, all good. Just copped a horse's foot to the mouth, but yeah, nothing that won't stop me.
That's right, mate. Tell us how are the decks playing? How's it all feeling? You looking like you're enjoying it?
Yeah, the decks are unbelievable. A little bit skated today from that rain, but yeah, still flat and yeah, awesome.
Beautiful. All right, your men's player of the match, Matt Davison from Australia.